neurological and psychological factors beyond his control. An explanation is an insufficient defense in the action brought here, and Cheryl Baldwin is granted a divorce on the grounds of cruel and inhuman treatment. As regards the house, the equity stake is Miss Baldwin's. Additionally, she has solely maintained and administered the property for the past 8 years. Therefore, I am awarding her the house with the stipulation that if it be sold, 20% of the monies realized be remitted to Mr. Baldwin. Recognizing Mr. Baldwin's special need for support, the court awards him $700 a month maintenance for a period of 2 years. Such maintenance to cease during the term of his incarceration, if any. Court adjourned.
Jack, if you want, you can stay at the house.
Your house?
Don't be like that, Jack. It had to be.
I don't think it ever had to be.
Just because we can't be husband and wife right now doesn't mean I can't help you.
I didn't ask you to help me.
You need me to help you.
I need you to be my wife. Am I going back to jail?
No, if anything, you'll pay a fine, and that'll be that.
Great.
Jack, what happened in there wasn't justice, it was law. You know that.
Mm-hmm.
Don't make it an excuse to mess up the rest of your life.
I'll see you.
Your Honor, the sale of Miss Schoenfeld's apartment is a sham. It was a paper transfer made for one reason alone, and that was to defraud creditors.
I don't believe that that's been adequately demonstrated at this point, Your Honor. I implore the court to stay the execution.
Counselor, there was an extant judgment against your client. It was appealed and it was affirmed. The transfer of the apartment was in violation of a restraining notice. What more do you need to know? The transaction between yourself and your mother is void, Miss Schoenfeld.
That being the case, Your Honor, I ask that the stay be denied, and the sheriff permitted to levy on the apartment and all contents contained therein.
Motion granted.
Your Honor, at a minimum, I ask that my client be given an opportunity to satisfy this judgment before a levy is executed.
I'll stay execution for 48 hours. If in that time your client comes up with $43,000 plus the accrued interest, the judgment will be deemed satisfied.
I don't know if it's possible in that short a period of time.
Forget it, Larry. If I have to come up with it, I'll come up with it. I just have to say one thing, though. It doesn't seem to count for anything that the individual who is in here suing me is mentally disturbed. He was mentally disturbed when he was representing me, and he is mentally disturbed now, and no one seems to mention that. No one seems to mention how that might have hurt me.
Miss Schoenfeld, you have no standing in my court to offer an opinion on or in any way to discuss Eli Levinson's mental condition. You owe him money. You are going to pay him what you owe.
Boy, you guys, you got it all figured out, don't you? You have your own language, you make up your own rules, and when someone doesn't pay up, you go right for the throat. You'll get your money, Eli. You win.
Mrs. Beach, you may not like lawyers. I don't always either. But in my opinion, you'd have been better served by having one. A competent attorney would never have let this case come to trial, and that would have saved you a lot of needless pain. I am granting this divorce on the grounds of cruelty. As to finances, Mrs. Beach has demonstrated that she's capable, educated, and unencumbered. I see no reason why she can't go out and get herself a job that will support her. Therefore, there's no award of maintenance. The assets of this marriage are largely comprised of the couple's home in Great Neck. Inasmuch as Mr. Beach made the down payment, he's entitled to back it out, should the house be sold. Given that his wife did keep house for a period of 10 years, I'm awarding her 20% of the share of the home. Mr. Beach can either buy her out, or if the house is sold, she will receive her share from the proceeds of the sale, out of which Mrs. Beach shall pay the $10,000 penalty I imposed on her. Beyond that, you each get the car you drive. Mr. Beach shall pay for comparable medical insurance for his wife for a period of 2 years or until she finds employment or remarries. And I'll trust you both to divide your personal effects. Good luck. Call the next case.
Your Honor,
What is it, Mrs. Beach?
may I address the court?
Please, make it brief.
I want to apologize if I have been out of line. I've made some terrible mistakes in my whole approach to this divorce. I've mutilated my body, and I've publicly humiliated myself, and I've taken up way too much of your time. All for a man who I know now couldn't care less. I know now that I am a better person than he is, because at least I tried. I tried to save our marriage. I tried to improve myself, and I may have failed. But I came into this building a housewife, and I will leave this building a guerrilla fighter who will never be afraid of anything ever again. Now you may call the next case.
He barely gets a dime, it's all mine, mighty fine. Ding, die, I hate her and she's gone. Yo-ho, 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 yo-ho. Come on, Charlie, dance with me. Bum-bum-bum-bum. Oh, you're beautiful, you know that? You're beautiful. What's wrong?
Look, at one time in your life, you loved that woman enough to marry her. Show her a little respect now.
After what she put us through?
And that's done. And you got away real easy. She got dropped on her head.
Charlie, she got 20% of the house.
Do you remember what you were prepared to give Corey to settle? Monthly maintenance, a large amount of cash, and you were going to let her keep the house.
Charlie, she really got to you.
No. And you can walk away, but you got the opportunity to be generous here. Now, if it were me, I wouldn't want her living hand to mouth while I was eating shark fin soup. I'd like to think that I cared enough about somebody after 10 years of marriage to help them get on their feet. But hey, that's your call.
Thanks for everything, Charlie.
Now she's trying to appeal it.
I hate you. You appealed to my conscience, and I'll never forgive you for that. With a one-time payment of 80, call it 100,000, plus 2,800 a month for 2 years, be generous enough? Okay. And I'll pay the 10 grand fine the judge hit Corey with.
You didn't have a great case. I knew that going in.
Sidney, you couldn't have done any more than you did.
I think that's true, but I'm never totally convinced. I always second-guess myself when I lose.
There are some cases you'll win, there are some cases you'll lose. To a certain extent, you have to distance yourself from all of them.
I'm glad you can be so philosophical about this. Would it have anything to do with the fact that you just won?
Maybe. I can't say I feel all that victorious at the moment. I just feel tired.
Hi.
Hey, how'd you do?
I won?
You don't look like you won.
Yeah, well, it was that kind of case.
May I make a suggestion?
By all means.
Let's go have a meal together. Let's go have a good meal and a great... and put this day to rest.
Great idea. Let's go.
This is Saudi Arabia's television Channel 2. In addition to its coverage of the custodian of the Tuhri Mosque Soccer League competition, tonight's All Sports has bowling, show jumping, squash, marathon, volleyball, and lots more. It's presented by Hussein Shemari and directed by Khalid Al-Douz.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Good evening to you, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to a new special edition of All Sports. It's a special because we have so many final tournaments, beginning with the prize of the Asian Football Confederation to Yusuf Nayan, which was presented by his